There once was a company named Zotz, which created toys for tots. Let's use robo-toy, Zotz declares. File at once, lawyers heirs. Months later, Zotz is dejected. Too descriptive, trademark rejected. I'm Amy Goldsmith. I'm co-chair of the intellectual property group at Tarter, Krinsky & Drogan, and we are a middle market firm based in New York City. We have 87 attorneys and 25 practice groups. As you just saw, I'm also a poet, so I understand my client's creative vision since I'm doing my best to create as well. So who are you? Are you an established company? Are you an investor in new companies? Do you facilitate mergers and acquisitions? Or are you a creative sort that wants to open up their own business? So whoever you are, you should have knowledge of the basics of intellectual property to protect your brand, your content, your innovations. So back to the poem. What's wrong with RoboToy? Well, whether a trademark can be registered in the US Patent and Trademark Office depends on its position on the spectrum, from the strongest, fanciful, to arbitrary, to suggestive, to the weakest, descriptive, to generic. So I mentioned the trademark Zotz. They have no meaning in any known language, and that's a great fanciful trademark. A famous fanciful trademark is Google. The next is arbitrary. Arbitrary marks have a meaning, but not with relation to the goods or services offered. So Apple is an arbitrary trademark for mobile devices. Then we've got suggestive. Poland Spring, to some, may be suggestive of water. Then last, descriptive marks. They tell you directly about the nature of the goods or services. And unless the mark acquires distinctiveness, which is really difficult to do, descriptive marks are almost impossible to protect. Booking.com earlier this year was able to do it before the Supreme Court, but that is very unusual because a generic mark, the precise name of the thing, can never be registered. Thermos used to be registered way back, but then it became generic. Again, the name of the thing, and the registrations were no longer valid. It's really not easy to choose a new brand. It's got to resonate with your customer and perhaps your suppliers and be capable of registration. Start off with a theme or concept that you want to convey and explore words that evoke that theme or concept. Keep in mind the spectrum, fanciful to arbitrary to suggestive, and then descriptive. So what are our takeaways? In addition to making sure that the new brand is available, the trademark needs to be capable of registration. Being creative, it's the first step to a recognizable and protectable brand. Thank you. Amy Goldsmith, signing out.